Hello guys, welcome back. We are back in the valley in the $1 million challenge. It is at the end of winter. I've added in another 800 flax and we are about at the limit that I need to go at the moment, I think. So anyway, if you like the video, please go over and click your little finger on that like button. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It costs you nothing. Also, I've been doing a series on the new Oxbow map. So I'm up to my second season there. So I'm trying to do a bit of a grind mode as well. Also, I'm doing a co-op game with Flash Crow. We're having a bit of fun playing as the multiplayer. 2 old men, 2 old gamers, and also 2 old medieval Dynasty players. So go over and make sure you have a look there as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to change over our season. So currently I'm at, what am I up to? 472,950. So nearly 473,000. So at some point during this video, I will go past the 500,000. Now there has been a couple of changes in the game, particularly with some money. So that's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check if there's been any nerfs. I know that the knives have definitely changed. So instead of getting 20 per knife, you now only get 2.5. And a couple of other things have changed as well. But let's just change over the season and then we can get into our planting season. But before we do that, I also want to tell you that I did a series about 2 years ago on every item in the game and how much you can get for it. I forget what it's called. I think the first one was Amazon or something like that. But I've put every single item on a table. And then I've gone through and I sold every single item and then I put down the price. So if you're looking for a comparison between what the prices are now compared to what the prices were 2 years ago, there is some videos out there that I've already done that will show you exactly the difference in the nerf. But anyway, let's go to bed. Alright, so here we are, we're in spring, we've got to pay our taxes, that's 8,000 that we have due. I would normally get my wife to do this, but I'm going that way anyway. Let's have a look at our management, see how many pigs we got. Alright, so we're starting to increase our geese production. I did sell most of my pigs, I got that down to 12, so we've had 2 more piglets. I sold 2 donkeys. And so we've only got our breeders left. So I'm just going to go quickly check, make sure that they have enough bags and fertilizer. Alright, now what we've got, oh not fertilizer, so we're doing sowing. This is spring, okay, so we want bags only, no hose. Because they've got everything done. No fertilizer. And flaxseed. So I'm going to have to put some flaxseed in there. Do I have to take this out now? Because they're just seeding. No, I don't have to take this out because they might need to re-grub up a couple of other fields. Alright, so I'll put that back. We've got fertilizer, they have none in there, so we will put some back just in case they have to do something else. But we need to make sure we've got enough flax seeds. Now, is 25 bags going to be enough? I've got 22 workers, so that might be something that I might need to make or buy. So do I have linen thread? I've got 17 linen thread. I've got some linen fabric. Let's just go over and see if I can make
Quest for the king.
some extra bags that might just be right on the edge, because they do go through them. So what do I need? Leather. So I don't need linen thread for that. Alright, but I need linen thread to make the linen fabric. So let's grab some leather. I don't have any leather on me. 43. And it's a 2 for 2 deal, isn't it? So I've got 17. So I might be able to make another 40. So can we convert this to 17? Yep. So these bags are the most important thing. So when you first start off the game and you have those little bags, the simple bags, they just eat those things. Whereas these good bags, they definitely last a lot longer. So we will get an extra 21 there. So what was it? 2 for 2. So we'll make these, and then we'll jump on. We'll get the donkey, and then we'll head out onto the road. Actually, we might go over and I'll show you the new fields that I've put in. So I basically exhausted all the way up the mountain. I could continue further, but I don't think I need any more. How many farms do I have at the moment? I think I'm nearly right up to 200. 140. So I've got 140 fields on the go, and all of it, well, most of it is flax. There's a couple of bit of cabbage here and there and stuff like that. But so I've started to go out. What direction is that? West? Wait, didn't nearly kill that kid. So which way are we heading? North. Yeah, it's almost west. Due west. So we're really starting to stretch out the map now. So I would, normally this is where I build my settlement anyway, down over this side of the map. But I like being that close to Gostovia because it's good for early game. So we've extended out to this point on the map. So if we zoom in, you can really see what sort of farming we're doing here. Like, it's large scale. But we could fill out all of this if we really wanted to. But I'm getting to the point now where I've got so much coming in that I don't really need anything else. So any extra workers or anything else is going to be going on to stalls. And we'll start to see if we can rack up that passive income. So they've already started work. So there's our flax. So let's go to Gostovia. And I just want to check the prices on my flax seeds. Because I went back and had a look at an older video to see how much we were getting. And we were getting 8. And I want to see after this Oxbow update whether we're still doing that. So we'll go do that and we'll come back when we're there. So I just arrived here in Gostovia, and one of these dudes turned around and said that the people in Hornica look down on us. So finally we get the pronunciation of Hornica is actually Hornica. So there's something. So Lesnica, Hornica. But anyway, let's talk to
Hello
Wabora, and let's see how much we can get. So what I do is I sell these linen shirts first, and then I clean them up. So we've got 119. Okay, so this has definitely been nerfed as well. So just 2 months ago I was getting 8 for this, now I'm getting 4.8. So it's definitely going to make the $1 million a lot harder, and I think that's what they've been trying to do.
See you around.
Is that a... No. Also, the temperature looks like it's been fixed already. So it was an issue. I played this game
How is life? Treat
for 3 years now, and I haven't been cold in winter ever. And just last time I loaded up the game, I started freezing, and I've got all winter clothes on. I always have the same clothes on.
you. Good
So
luck.
I think they must have nerfed that really quickly after the update. So we will, what are we up to? 47,600. So I'll come back when, hopefully, if I hit the 500,000 this time.
How can I?
Alrighty, so there's also been a nerf to the Wagoneer. So I was just in Baranica, and it was 100 to go to every city. Now I've come to Branica. Now it's changed again, but Hornica is on the other side of the map, and that always used to be at least 380 to get to there. So even though they've nerfed a couple of the prices on some of the items, they're definitely they've definitely made the travelling by fast travel a lot cheaper, which is a good thing for early game. I also had to pay about 12,000 in taxes.
How do you do? I've been a vendor
So
since
I've been
before you
knocked
could
around
walk.
a bit, so maybe I won't get to 500,000 this season. We'll just have to keep going and find out. But anyway, we'll keep doing this, and then we will see you when I'm finished.
How do you? Another client. Welcome. Goodbye, dear.
Alright, so here we are in Jezrika, one of the villages that I very rarely come to in any game that I'm playing. It's just so far out of the way of the map, but I do come here to sell, of course, and I'm about to hit the 500,000, so I should hit it with this lady here. 49980.
With any. Have a good day.
So I need 20 bucks to hit 500,000, but she had a lot on her too then, so I thought I would have made it. So I've run out of shirts. I'm just going on the flax seeds.
How can I help you?
We'll just go over to Horny Town. Yeah, these prices are so much cheaper. So for all you guys who have just started playing the game, you're not going to realise how difficult or how frustrating it was to go. I've got to run all the way over to Hornica, and you look at the Wagoneer and it was 380 and you only had $300 on you. Alright, so who are we looking for here, Jan? Jan? Or this guy is in here, who's this, Molyneux or whatever? God,
Hello.
Alright, so you're the lucky dude. You're going to give me the 500,000. There we go. So 500,705.
Goodbye.
So I'll just go around and clean up the rest of the 5 sellers in this place, and then we'll go back and we'll have a look at what the farmers are doing. Alright, so we just go back to Gostovia and we'll go check on our farmers, see how they're going, see how far along they've got with their seeding. So, like I said, they've got 140 fields to do, so it's a bit of a process. But they seem to be clicking along quite alright. And they're all improving their skill as well. So the more you do it. So what are we in? What year? We're in year 8 spring. The first spring of year 8. Alright, now it's a bit of a misunderstanding that they do the fields closest to your sheds. I find that it changes every single time it comes to seeding, or every time it's like the pattern changes. I always thought it was the first farm you put in would be the first one, the last farm would be the last one. But it doesn't necessarily work like that. I think it's got something to do with pathing. So not only has a lot of other things changed in the game with the new update, but I've noticed that they've been pathing a lot more. So to get up to this farm, generally they would have walked from where they were. So let's say that some dude down there has finished that farm and he's been assigned to this farm. They would generally walk straight up. Sometimes they still do, but I've seen them also walk across, get on the path, come up the path, and then come in. So it just depends what's happening with the program, or what they've changed in the program. But it's not true that they will just do the farms that are closest to your sheds first, because I've got ones that are right next to farms that get done last, and then other times they get done first. So we'll go over and see how they're going over this side. We'll go and check on our equipment in, well, I thought we were going to die then. Okay, so these were the last ones to go in, and we haven't even got anyone over here yet. Alright, well, see, there we go. Alright. So the little one here was the last farm I put in. So they've already started on these two, so it's just a random thing.
2 years of maternity leave.
I haven't worked it out, and it just keeps changing. But you'll see this with this game. Like I said, you know, there's a couple of us that have been playing this game since it first came out, and the amount of changes that we've been through, and updates and nerfs, and just when you think that you've got the game sorted out, they'll do an update to it and it changes the whole dynamic of the game, which is great. I love it. It keeps it fresh. I need to make some firewood too here. I need to put back those skies. I don't want them. Logs, I need firewood. Well, I don't have any logs. Oh, because they're burning them.
Why are you walking so slowly?
So we'll make some firewood for them so they can stop burning our logs and our sticks. See, just a little simple thing like that, a little oversight. And I would have had to go out and actually cut down some trees for myself, just so they get some firewood, and I don't want to be doing that sort of stuff. So they're cruising through the bags. So we made 21, so they've already used nearly 20. We've got 4,000 in coins, so we'll take that. And flaxseed, they've got 7,000. That should be enough for them. I've still got 8,000 on me. So, but that's going to go next season when I go do my run. But we should also be getting some more flax coming in. So there we go, guys. We're going to call it there. So there has been a couple of nerfs on the pricing, like I said. What I might do is I might go back and have a look at a couple of my the pricing videos that I did a couple of years ago. And I might just jot down a couple of notes about the more common things, not every single item. I'm not going to do that again because it took me about 2 weeks. But the more common items that most people understand is the best thing to do in early game and that sort of stuff. Also, next time I'm going to start concentrating on stalls. So I'm going to try to recruit a couple, another 2, maybe 4 if I can. Get another 6 or 7, 8 stalls going so that we can just start selling passively and really start ramping up this push to the next 500,000. But there we go. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And like I said, if you want any other information, I've got lots of videos in the library. Okay, going all the way back to decorating your house and how to decorate your village and all sorts of stuff that I've built in the game over the last couple of years. And make sure you go over and check out our co-op game with Flash Crow. It's really good. And also go over to his channel, show him some love. He's an old gamer like me. He's been making videos on Medieval Dynasty for just as long as I have. So anyway, enjoy yourselves, stay medieval, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you then.